like they're lining up.
Well, they're excited.
Hey there, Phantomites. Welcome to Previously On, where we dive into what's previously happened in our favorite television and movies. I'm your host, The Beard, and today we'll be diving into That 70's Show. With the anticipated Netflix spinoff, That 90's Show, coming soon, let's recap what's led to this series, the classic situational comedy, That 70's Show. The star-studded sitcom centers around Eric Foreman and his group of misfit friends. Michael Kelso, Stephen Hyde, Fez, Jackie Burkhart, and last but certainly not least, Donna Pinciotti, the girl next door. Most episodes open with the gang of misfits hanging out in Eric Foreman's basement, where all of the gang's shenanigans start, much to the chagrin of Eric's dad, Red Foreman. Eric's parents are the definition of opposites attracting, with Kitty Foreman being mostly cheerful and welcoming, and always cooking something delicious for either the kids to munch on or for neighborhood parties. Whereas Red Foreman, being a veteran of 2 wars, believed that a stern hand and a foot in someone's ass can solve any problem. Although if you ask Kitty, he's a big softie. Red usually serves as the obstacle in the gang's path of teenage shenanigans. Throughout the series, we got to watch the final 3 years of the 70s pass, but although there was plenty of 70s nostalgia, most episodes had the gang doing things that teenagers even today can relate to. Throughout the series, we saw the gang sit down in the circle to have a nice conversation. They also sneak beers, go to concerts, Eric gets his first car, and has his first kiss. And all of that is just in the first episode. We watch them go through it all as they struggle being on that precipice of being teenagers transitioning into adulthood. One of my favorite episodes is one of the Halloween specials the show has. The gang decides to break into their burned down grammar school, and they find the most horrifying thing ever: their permanent records. Secrets are revealed that turn the group against each other, other than Donna's secret that she used to streak. She kind of shrugs that off. The biggest fight starts when it's revealed that Eric was responsible for the first time Hyde got in trouble in school, and it's believed that this eventually led to him being a delinquent. Then Jackie's upset when it's revealed that her middle name is actually Beulah. Eventually, they're fighting and squabbling. They decide that it's time to burn the permanent records and forget all secrets revealed, except for one unforgivable secret, that of Michael Kelso's. He's been old enough to buy them beer for quite some time. The show had many more amazing episodes like this and was a fan favorite series. However, it did hit a snag in its final season. Topher Grace, who plays Eric Foreman, wasn't available for the season, so they wrote him off from the show in a way that really didn't make sense to fans. After taking a year off to relax and make some decisions about his future, he decides to be a teacher, but in Africa. So Eric leaves behind his friends, family, and longtime girlfriend Donna to take a year teaching in Africa, only to break up with Donna shortly after. Between Topher being gone and Ashton Kutcher's Kelso being gone shortly after, it left for a lackluster final season. However, the series finale hit it out of the park. New Year's Eve, 1979. Although this episode served to be more of a callback to fan favorite moments through the show, it brought back both Kelso and Eric to the rest of the gang for a heartwarming conclusion. Eric and Donna got back together, and everyone's future seemed bright. The show ends with one final circle in Eric Foreman's basement, leading the burnouts to run upstairs to count down to 1980. Airing from the late 90s to early 2000s, the show was a hit with teenagers growing up in the 90s to adults who got a nostalgia blast of the 70s. That 70's Show revealed that although our surroundings and time era may differ, teenagers are always the same. A theme I'm sure that will continue in That 90's Show. That's all for this episode. Be sure to keep a lookout on our socials to keep up to date with everything Bearded Bear Entertainment. And be on the lookout for a That 90's Show review coming very soon to the Bear and the Beard podcast. Till then, much love, guys.